Hey folks, hope you're having a good afternoon. Let's continue our Space Haven YouTube tutorial playthrough. Let's get started. Okay, so last time, looks like we were in the midst of harvesting. We have two trades, or we just finished harvesting. We got two trades going on, with selling some extra weapons in exchange for energy, and also buying some water units. The question is, do we want to buy more water units? Looks like we've already bought all this guy has, maybe? Yeah. We bought every unit of water this guy can give us. We could potentially buy more energy crystals. Let's see if there's anything that we want to sell for that. I don't want to sell chemicals right now because we're a bit on the low side. We have 12 slave collars, which I have absolutely no use for. So I don't know what the typical prices are on these, but I'm gonna go ahead and sell them. And that nets us a whopping 2 energy crystals. What's our total? We can actually afford a couple more here. I want to leave some credits for general purposes, like if we need to buy more tech blocks or whatever. Let's see. We can afford to sell like 1 unit of plastic. Let's sell the collars first. In terms of research, we are working on our composter so we can start conserving water and clearing up room in our inventory here. We were working on expanding and rearranging our ship a little bit. I don't remember what it was we were trying to make room for, though, since the last time I played. But let's, anyway, get our bridge moved up front here. This is like 1 square too wide to be comfortable. Unfortunate. I mean, we could just make it narrower. Let's go ahead and make it narrower. Save us a headache. So the ship is going to be very slightly asymmetrical. That way I can fit... Or I could just use a large power node. Why don't I just use a large power node? That way the ship will look nicer. And I'll end up with the more reliable bridge systems. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move this up here. Once that gets built, we'll move the bridge stations forward. Hold on 1 second. Sorry. Okay. Go ahead and put that. Alright. We're gonna move. I did want to expand the crew quarters a little bit, as I recall, to have more seating for everybody. So that's gonna be one of our objectives here. I'm gonna move these a little bit apart so there's a space in between. Since we're getting towards the final bridge location now, let's put in some windows. I'm gonna put 1 window in front of each station, 1 window on the side of each station, and we might I thought they were done. We have contractors in the house today that are jackhammering in our basement. So I don't know if we... Sorry about that background noise, guys. Actually, I don't know how much you guys can hear that. It might be okay on your end. So we're gonna proceed, and hopefully the recording comes out okay. If not, we might just cut this one. I have a feeling that you guys mostly can't hear that, even though it sounds deafening to me. I did not... Oh, I've got my first spam bot. I do not want to become famous by buying followers and Prime viewers. How do I get rid of these guys? Okay. /ban AO2 client max 82. Rolla 9990. Sorry about that. It looks like we must have been rearranging. We're missing a robot. because we don't have enough tech blocks for another robot station. So let's... we got a bridge set up. I think I want to move the crew quarters forward into here, but I want to leave room for the other 2 bridge stations that we're going to add later. I'm going to go ahead and just plunk something down for right now to block out the space that we're going to put them in. So here's a research facility, here's a research facility. Eventually one of those is going to be replaced by weapons, and one of those is going to be replaced by shields. And then I think we're going to have another research facility down in the crew quarters, maybe? I don't know if I like this aesthetically. I think it makes more sense for it to be this way. So we basically used up all of our additional space here, which is not exactly what I had in mind. But let's go ahead and kind of move this up a little bit. Yeah, we're going to move this up 1 square. That'll enable me to wall this off. I have to prioritize that, because otherwise we're not going to have bridge stations. I mean, technically they have power right now because this node isn't drained yet. Can somebody finish this, please? There we go. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mute my mic when I'm not talking here. Done all of our transactions in this sector, so let's go ahead and travel while our crew is sleeping. Obviously, one person has to get up to do the traveling, but it doesn't take long. We have to remember we've already done a couple boarding combats at this point, so we're prepared if we want to do more of them. I'm gonna stop here, and we're gonna scoop up this stuff before we leave the sector. I'm using the override because we're in radiation sector. I don't want to waste a whole bunch of energy hanging around here forever. We'll let the crew sleep once we get out of here. Of course, we don't have enough cubes for all these stations. We're going to go ahead and delete this. And we're going to delete that, and let's just do it like that. We're going to leave this one research facility. That's going to be our new research. This could be a temporary medbay for now, if we wanted it to be. I think we're okay with that one little medbay there. Technically, we're wasting all this space right now, but I'm trying to get us towards the final layout of the ship here. What was the most recent thing that we just researched before Composters? I think we're trying to free up more grow bed space for artificial meat. We got the logistics robot. We're working towards an optronics factory. Yeah, I think we need more food production. A little bit more anyway. Let's go ahead and... I think this is going to be the new kitchen. Space doesn't quite lend itself to having algae dispensers arranged neatly here. Maybe we make this space just a kitchen space. I'm gonna put this on this side. I'm gonna open up this wall. We're done with the mining? Not yet. Okay, and then we're gonna delete this guy. And this guy. And this guy. Alright. So now we've got this all settled. We're gonna put in 2 new algae dispensers. Doesn't look like the crew's using them right now, so we don't have to take up too much space with them. I think I want them to be oriented this way, because I'm thinking what I might do here is I might have a separate little walled compartment that's just the kitchen, and then have this be the crew quarters and mess area. So let's go ahead and fill this out. This is gonna go away, or gonna move it over to here. Okay, now this can be a wall. And we can eliminate... Oh, this is gonna be a door, right? Yeah, I want to leave this as a double door, I think. Maybe we go down to 1 algae dispenser. I have a feeling that if we run out of food, people are going to start starving with only 1 algae dispenser. I don't think that's enough. So we're going to stick with 2. I would have liked to free up 1 more space here, but we really can't. Not without moving a whole bunch of other things. I think we're going to put some light in here. And then we're going to put some hull windows on the sides here. I think this needs to be a 2. Yeah, and this is not going to fit. Could technically make that a little bit lopsided, but we'll leave it like that, I think. You know what? No, I do want to have a window there, so let's go ahead and do that. I think that'll provide a little bit of light, even though it's in a weird position, kind of. And we're going to make it slightly longer on this side like that, so that it kind of matches up a little bit better. Alright. So there is our... Although, if we omitted this wall, that would give us just a little bit more space to play around with. I think that's a good idea. How do we want to arrange our furniture here? I think I want something like this, maybe? So I'm going to have... Each one of these is going to have a back and front chair, and then there's going to be a chair on each end. I have to enable them to get through is the problem. Let's do this. I'm going to delete these first to give us a little more room. Oops. We should probably let our crew... Oh, we're still mining. Okay, I think this chair might stay there. We'll see about that. If I leave a little more space like this, I could potentially have chairs in the middle. Let's see if we can make that work. So if we do like this, this is gonna block that, but not if I remove this. I feel like this is not terribly efficient. Like if I put the tables close together, I can get 1 more chair in on the end here. Probably more efficient to just put all the tables together. Like this. And just take the extra chairs on the ends. How many crew members? I mean, we have enough crew members to justify all of this furniture, I think. Okay, we could fit 1 more table. And 2 more chairs, maybe? They're not going to be able to get around on this side is the only thing. Question is, do I want to leave a space for that? I'm going to rearrange this bedding area anyway, so maybe I'll leave a space for it on the other side. Let's go ahead and do away with this little separate table here. We're done with mining, so let's get out of this sector that has the radiation. I think we've already explored everything in this sector, so we've already traded with these guys. I'm gonna stop here for a minute though, so we might as well have them available in the sector with us. I'm gonna stop here for a minute and just let my crew rest before we move into the sector where the Slavers Guild is. I don't think this is gonna be radiation area. Yeah, we're good here. So I'm just gonna have everybody sleep since I had them work like a double shift basically. These guys have a little bit of water available. It's not much, but it's something. We're actually quite low on water, much lower than I thought we were. We gotta get a move on in this composter research. We could also check on our recruitment of prisoners here. This guy's ready to recruit. I must have forgot about these for a while. These guys for a while. They're definitely recruit ready. Okay. Let's have everybody eat. And we'll try out some of the chairs at our new conference table and apparently also set the kitchen on fire. There we go. Thank you, guys. And let's go ahead and jump. So a couple people went back to bed because it's the middle of the night, I guess. Do we go after the Slavers Guilds? They're gonna have water. I think if they're a smaller ship, we should go after them. We could try to hail them and get a ceasefire. So hailing them and get a ceasefire gives us a bit of an advantage when we go to board them, because they're not going to be shooting at us the entire time we're in transit going over to their ship. Just saves our ship a little bit of damage, basically. But unfortunately, they want a settlement of 3,000 credits for that, and we're not gonna provide that. So we're just gonna have to take the hits and hope for the best. Our ship can handle it. If it weren't for the fact that we'd already arrived, I would have accepted that just to buy us some time. Okay, everybody's on board now. We've explored part of this ship before. Oh, these guys surrendered to us once. That's funny. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, so Lauren is gonna go over here. Askov is gonna go over there. Eden is gonna go over there. And then everybody else is gonna go fight this guy, Terrence. Okay. I think that's gonna be it. I think when we... No, maybe not. Oh. Anand, back up. Oh, danger. Okay, we're gonna have Anand go to the back. Unfortunate they didn't come through this door after us. Probably means they're gonna come through the other way. Ananda's bleeding, which I don't like. Okay, let's go ahead and explore the rest of the ship while we're here. I don't really want to... We could actually put Anand directly on the medbed here. I think we're going to do that. He's not going to get medical care, but at least he's going to get a bonus to healing and recovery while we're... Yeah, so we're just going to guard the medbay and wait for them to come to us. And we can actually open this door. Weird. Oh, Catherine, run! Eden apparently sees them, even though they don't see us. This is like such a dodgy situation that we're in right now. Okay, fortunately, we really outnumber them, so it's not that big a deal. Okay, there we go. We got them. They're ready to talk. Okay, so we're immediately going to take our wounded people, one of whom is already on a medbed. We're going to take them and move them back to our own facilities here. We're going to take Catherine and have her go check out this corner, because I think that's the one remaining unexplored area. We're going to take Hawkeye and have... What are these guys shooting at? Okay, you know what? Let's get... I'm just going to order everybody over here to get them to stop shooting. There we go. Okay, last time we accepted the settlement, this time we want water, which is not one of the things they're offering us. So, we are going to... Also, you know, they should have learned their lesson the first time they tangle with us. Okay, what do we got here from the mining, botany, weapons, brave, industry, medical, weapons, a little bit brave, not good at anything. Smart navigator with nothing else. Mining gunner who's lazy. Industry, navigation, bravery. Okay, who's gonna be our hostage person? It's gonna be industry. We're gonna take this industry navigation person. We always want more industry. I don't want this person. Wasn't there one more dude? Did he... Oh, there's a couple more in the airlock there. There we go. Okay. I thought that I sent two of them. Anand was still in the medbed, so he didn't get sent. Okay. And Eden is also bleeding. We actually have 3 bleeding guys now, too. My bad. Okay, and we're gonna send one more guy back with them, so I have to make fewer shuttle trips overall. I want the shuttle going with only 3 people back when we have this much going on here. Okay, so we're gonna undraft that. Now Lenny has got this person. I think we're gonna take these 2. This person's very accurate with the weapon. That's crazy. Oh, this person is even more accurate, though. I don't think weapon accuracy is the end-all be-all. I think we want useful shipboard skills. Okay, and then another industry person. Okay, how many people do I have following me now? 2. Thought there was one more. Yeah, let's do mining botany here. Okay. Okay, so they're all going. Now the rest of them. Sorry, fellas. There's only so many people we can take on board before we just start running out of all of our resources. We're already running out of water because we have too many people, basically. Why did this one person decide not to go with? Okay, they had to get oxygen from the thing, I think. Alright, that takes care of all the slavers except for Eddie, who managed to escape my notice over in the medical bed here. Let's go ahead and see what we got. We only have 3 water units. That's super unfortunate. This doesn't even balance the amount of time that we're spending, although we are getting a bunch of food as well, which is also worth water, sort of. Or it saves us water anyway. These are good trade goods, the super blocks, even though we don't need them, technically. These are also going to be worth water once we get the composters online, the bodies. Which should be hopefully soon, and then Woodrow we can undraft as well. Okay, we're up to 8 water units. Thinking the composters are going to go in this space for right now. The space that was originally slated for the robot stations. I think we have enough resources right now for 1 composter, and that's it. It was a bit unfortunate. There's not enough beds for the prisoners. That's no surprise, considering how many prisoners there are in that little space. Okay. And I think we're not going to salvage anything here because we got plenty of energy. And we don't really need scrap for anything else. Maybe soft scrap? No, we don't even need soft scrap. Oops, we missed a body. I guess we'll take that as well. So now that we have the medical bed online, I'm not really worried about the health of our crew. I think we're in pretty good shape here. We actually finished our entire conference table. That's 10. We have more than 10 people, but I think we're going to have shifts. I think everybody that's in the 2 away teams is going to be on the first shift, and everybody else is going to be second shift. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Ship storage is full. That's not ideal. We need to either eject some stuff or do some recycling or something. Let's recycle a couple soft blocks because we have the industry capacity. That should free up a little bit of space. We should also recycle some hull blocks if we have the scrap. We have a little bit of hull scrap. That should be worth 3 hull blocks. Okay, let's get out of here. I'm gonna interrupt this military alliance ship because I want to see if we can buy water from them. I also want to see if we get inspected. I think we're in the alien sector still, so I don't know if we will get inspected, but it'd be interesting if we do. Let's see. Yeah, we're still in the alien sector. I think they only inspect in the safe sectors, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so we're gonna buy water. They also have raw chemicals, which are good for us. Then we have to sell some stuff here. I'm gonna sell all these pistols that we don't need. I probably should have sold some stuff with the first lot as well. This is just straight profit, selling chemicals to get more raw chemicals. Okay. Could think about buying some energy cells. We got 15 of them though. We only got 3 robots, so I think that'll do for a while. You'll notice, I know we just built the logistics robots last session or the session before. You'll notice that the robots take very little energy. It really takes them a long time to use up an energy cell. Like this one that doesn't have a station to charge at is out of batteries, but the rest of them are doing just fine. We should also check if these guys have tech blocks for sale now that I'm thinking about it. They do not. Okay, I see that the storage full message is cleared up. That's the composter is going to help with that as well, as we'll see in a minute here. What's our next research topic? So we could go for advanced furniture for crew comfort. We don't really need that, strictly speaking. These comforts would help us recruit prisoners quicker, but I think we're doing okay on that score. The optronics fabricator we need in order to produce our own energy cells to power our robots, so that could be a really good choice. This also increases our research speed, so it makes other things more accessible. I think I'm going to finish this optronic research that was in progress before we started the composter, and then after that we're going to decide whether we want the optronics fabricator first or whether we want to get a shield generator. Shield generator is going to protect us against meteor showers and to a limited extent against solar flares. So they're pretty handy to have. But they're also expensive in terms of energy. We can afford it right now, though. Let's get our composters online. So composters in the resources menu. What a composter's role is to convert biomatter, which is produced by your toilets and your grow beds, I think that's it. Yeah, your toilets and grow beds produce biomatter. Composter converts biomatter into water. It can also convert certain other types of resources into water, like various types of food, although it's usually not efficient. It can compost human meat, which is worth a little bit of extra water, alien meat, and also corpses. So we're going to go ahead and plunk down... Oh, we don't have enough tech blocks for composter. That's unfortunate. I think what we're going to do then... What do we have that costs tech blocks that we don't really need? It's a tough one. We could technically dismantle this temporarily, but I'd rather not. Okay, we're gonna hold on a bit and see if we can find just a couple more tech blocks in order to be able to build the composter, because I don't want to dismantle anything. Actually, we could dismantle the item fabricator. We're not fabricating any rifles right now. We're pretty much done with this factory until we're ready to make a third away team. So let's go ahead and dismantle that. We're going to get our composter online over here. This thing generates discomfort, so we want to make sure that we put it in an appropriate location. And this thing takes a while to run, and we want to leave it alone. We don't want to be dismantling and moving it constantly, because then we'll lose, like, fractional resources. So if we look at the biomatter, each unit of biomatter that gets processed produces 1/10 of a unit of water, and also produces a tiny little bit of fertilizer and a tiny little bit of carbon. But water is the main draw here. That's the main resource that we're conserving. So we're going to compost any human meat or any monster meat that we find, and we're going to compost any monster corpses, and any human corpses. So pretty quickly we're going to see this thing, now that we have these rules set up, we're going to fill up the queue, and these things, just like grow beds, they just kind of sit in there and they take a while to complete, and then when they're done, their fractional resources get added to the inventory of the composter. And when each one of them becomes a whole resource, then somebody will come and get that out of the composter and move it back to storage. Refugee complaints, no access path to a bed. What refugee? He's an android, right? I think. Yeah, so we gotta find the android still and drop off our refugee, otherwise he's gonna eventually be cross with us. And I think we're headed this way. Are we still exploring the alien sector, or did we finish everything? No, we still gotta do this other leg here. We already did the Mary Shelley, which was the big one. But there's lots of potential for further profit here. We could pick up carbon. We don't necessarily need to right now. I'm thinking we'll pick that up on the way out of this sector. What I'm really hoping to find is another claimable ship, so we can get some more tech blocks. We're going to explore all these derelicts, though, before we leave the sector. Let's start with this one. Yeah, while those guys are working, we can also start mining some Hyperium. If we have any miners that are not on the away team, and are not currently asleep, which they all are, I think. Okay, so now this is a derelict outpost, which is a little bit different than a ship. The main difference being that there's a lot more places that you can dock, and if you use the manual docking, and you can walk around on the surface. So, you know, here we can line up a couple shuttles here, and then we can walk around this little loop and go in through the middle, which I think is probably our best approach. The other thing we got to be careful about with outposts is that they tend to have really long sight lines, which can be very dangerous if we see a bunch of enemies at the same time. I would say it's more dangerous for boarding combats than it is with fighting aliens, but can be dangerous if you have a lot of those big guys that, you know, show up immediately within view. So we could see like all the way across the asteroid, which is no big deal to us right now. We can also see inside the station through some of these windows, which is really advantageous to us here. We see that there's a nest there, so we're going to go straight for that. There's actually 2 nests on this, which is no surprise because it's an alien sector outpost. Okay, we're going to try to get that guy. At this point, we don't really have to worry too much about the aliens. We've already got through the hard part. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pick these up. And then over to the other nests immediately. And we're going to focus on the big guy. There we go. I love these assault rifles, are so accurate. Oh, hello. Oh, no. Alien sector. Always punishing you if you get too cocky. That's what the alien sector do. Okay, so we're gonna have one of our crew members carry this unconscious guy back to the shuttle while the rest of our crew continues. So we're down to 6 people now for the moment. If I wanted to play it safe, I could have everybody withdraw back and escort them to the shuttle, but I think it's more critical that we get rid of the nest quickly. So Catherine, who's still uninjured, is going to come back and rejoin the team as soon as she's able to. Let's blitz through here. Incoming micrometeoroids. That's not something I like to see. I'm going to send Anon back immediately because he can't afford to suffer any more injuries. If he gets concussed while he's in the shuttle, he might die. Okay. These guys seem to be stuck. Okay, I guess I got stuck on that one egg. Alright, he's collected everything. Oh. There we go. Just trying to clear the rest of this. Oh good, we found another large egg. Let's get rid of that quick. Okay. And now we got a couple more rooms to clear here, and we want to make sure that we get to an airlock soon. Prisoner recruited. Evan, nice. Welcome aboard, Evan. You made the right choice. Okay, let's go ahead and pick up some oxygen. I wonder if there's a random alien somewhere that we missed. Okay, everybody's got oxygen now. Might be one wandering around, like, outside on the asteroid, is what I'm thinking. Hull breach. Oh, right. That happens. Okay, let's go ahead and close all of our vents. We should have enough crew that we can deal with the hull breach without bringing everybody back. We're going to have a Nond go and sleep. I don't want you working in a hull breached area while you're wounded. You should just continue your research and go fix stuff. He doesn't want to. Okay, I guess Anna's going to be in charge of fixing everything. Fine, whatever. Why can we not clear this derelict? There might be some eggs on the outside of the station or something? I don't know. Or maybe we just need to explore this area. Okay. Okay, I don't have a clue. We need to let our guys go back to the ship and get oxygen. The other shuttle's gonna come get them, so they're alright. Hopefully. Yeah, they'll be fine. Hey Tyne, how's it going? Yeah, we're doing good. I'm having a little trouble with this outpost. I can't figure out why it won't let me fully explore it. But other than that, we're good. Okay, we got both of our shuttles back on board now. Oh shoot, I have to wrap up actually. I just realized I overshot my my end of lunch window, so it was good to see you. Thank you very much for watching, and if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. If you're watching this on Twitch, don't forget to follow if you enjoyed the stream, and hope you have a good day. Thanks for watching.